So where were we? Last time, what did we do last time? We chased monsters, I think. We brought one over to the doctor, whatever his name is. Anyway, welcome back. Hello. Anyone new, perhaps? Perhaps. Welcome back to the prototype. We're playing this, and I'm sure you're wondering what's going on in the world nowadays. Well, Halloween came and went, so that's over already. But with it, with the horrors of possible things, they might have seen us, but might also not have, since you know we can run up the hill and the building. That's regular occurrence here. The green dude, we're not catching that one. That'll be a challenge for later. So what's the mission? What does that hold for us?
The leader hunter I've examined is only resistant to your assimilation abilities. You need to weaken it first. It has 2 brains and 2 spinal columns. Break both backs, and it enters a recovery state. During this time, it's vulnerable to consumption. Strange. This almost seems like an adaptation to your methods. Use the leader we've captured. Subdue and consume it. Then find and consume the one who took Dana. It should reveal her location.
So that reminds us everything. Last time we were chasing that super alpha mutant hunter who kidnapped Dana out of the blue, just broke into her apartment through the wall, and here we are trying to chase it. We beat it up, and then what happened exactly? I think it came after us. It's been a while now. Came after us, and we beat it up so that we could extract the good doctor here. And that was that. So we're gonna have to break both of its backs and both of its brains. So if it has 2 spinal columns and 2 brains, does it mean we'd be having trouble assimilating? And of course, I don't have a lot of health. Both backs and both brains. So does that mean I would have trouble assimilating an octopus? Oh, that was easy. Good. Because octopuses, octopedes, that's the actual plural for octopus. Octopedes have multiple brains, one for each tentacle, every tentacle, and then one main one in the cephalus. After all, it's a cephalopod, which means head foot, so at a head. If you're wondering what the cutscene is about, I don't know either. Hopefully it's not bugged. I hardly understand. Oh yeah, this is the end, so that's an issue. Good. Also, new ability, infected vision. That what the fuck is that useful for? For a mission probably, and gives you the ability to see infected carriers. Infected carriers are pedestrians and military who are infected. Who would have thought? Infected carriers are infected, but don't know it. Consuming of them brings you closer to discovering Dana's location. Yeah, so it's necessary for the mission. Alright then. Activate the vision opening the power select wheel. Yeah, toggle from sensory powers quick selection slot with 4. Right, I have to... Oh, no, I've got the thing. The whip fist, so that's probably... Once I kill everyone, we're gonna fail the mission and there we have it, and we're gonna have to do it again. Because I had the whip fist out. Because, you know, when the stealth mission comes up right after the thing, you don't get the chance to prepare for it, and they don't put you in a reasonable position where you could avoid that. You just have to figure it out. Restore checkpoint, of course. So, Halloween, the day of horrors and scares, came and went. Yeah, we already read that. And with it, election. Well, there we go. We're already fucked. If I do this, do I lose it? Yep, but then also I have to consume them. Yeah, so it's fine if they'll die. No, that's not the thing. I'm remembering the controls from a different game. Infected vision. Who am I killing? This one. There we go. Soldier this guys. Good enough. So that should bring me closer to Dana, I guess. Infected carriers connects you to the infected hive mind. Entering this collective momentary reveals the location of the leader hunter who took Dana. there are so many infected in the city. It should not matter who I'm consuming. I can eat those zombies and that would connect me to the hive mind and let me know where Dana is. That's probably... Will that work? I guess I'm gonna see on the gauge. Connectivity with the hive map. The Wi-Fi... There it is. Conspiracy solved. This is the 5G network that connects us to the virus, to the coronavirus. This was the fucking prediction. This was the whistleblow. This is it. Of course it is. Of course. Infected carry consumed, but it also drains over time. Consume quickly to ensure a clear connection. Yeah. Quickly get infected so you can maintain the Wi-Fi connection with the hive mind of the infected. That's Bill Gates's plan with the vaccines and 5G. Of course it is. Elizabeth Green or Greenie is infiltrating the military, find high concentrations of infected carriers inside military bases. Of course. Would that be like...
I'm tuning in.
That's the 5G network, Alex. So will the free roam section of this part of the game be all about just looking through my infected eyes and eating everyone? Or just going to the military bases? I don't know. So anyway, like I'm trying to say,
These things seem feral, instinctive, but organized. A hive mind. If I can tap into their stream of thought, then it's possible I could find Dana. Maybe Elizabeth Green.
yeah, it's like infected hive mind 5G Google network. So there is an infected. It's a whole fucking zombie. How about I'll consume him? That should give me a connection. No? Oh, who would have thought? That would be too easy. That's a good fucking explanation for what's going on here. No, it's not. Yeah. So with the horrors and scares of the November and maybe the ending of October, came elections in United States of America, of course, and the best two candidates, fucking senile, dementia-ridden man versus, well, narcissist, a prick, an idiot, who just so happened to have been able to borrow $1 million from his daddy to start his businesses. I mean, what can go wrong when you've got a free $1 million to go about with? Oh, I should be doing this sneaky shit, because otherwise they'll catch on to us. How did I bring it up? No, not this. 2? That's this guy's, fuck. What was the button again? Shit. Yeah. So, election, right? Oh, there's already a helicopter onto us. Of course there is. Oh, and I, again, as usual, because controls are very good. There it goes. That's gonna be useful against the helicopters. So election, right, between the senile man who can hardly collect his thoughts. It's like me, only I'm young. The senile man and Donald Trump. I mean, do I need to say more? Let's keep it at that. So, of course, fortunately for everyone, really, Donald Trump lost that election. So, Joe Biden has been elected. And not that it really matters, because, again, as usual, America has been choosing between a lesser of two evils. Lesser evil? Just lesser evil, yeah. And, unfortunately, since humanity is a bunch of retards, and America is clearly trying to be the best at everything, including the most idiots per square inch, square meter, any other measure of area or density, population density. Yeah, they've got enough to have the competition between those two candidates going strong. Unfortunately, going strong, meaning somehow people still thought Donald Trump is a good candidate, and therefore he gave Joe the run of his money for his money, right? That's the phrase, I think. So there's that. Joe fortunately won. Fortunately for everyone, he'll be a better puppet, right? Maybe he won't ruin anything. He'll be easy to control, as opposed to Donald, who'll be hard to control and ruin everything as well. I mean, he'll be easy to control because he's predictable. He's narcissistic fucking buffoon. That's the good word. Narcissistic buffoon. But let's try to find the hidden menu. There it is, under F. Of course it is. Oh, detector. Buffoon, who's predictable, so it's easy to control. But unfortunately, for the people who try to control him, he would also ruin everything first. So you need to control him to fix it. So that's like a double difficulty, like two-step, whatever. That's not what I was trying to talk about. Of course, America is not voting for third party because that would be bad. That wouldn't go along with their awful electorate democracy version of democracy they've got, having more than one party to choose from. I mean, come on, we can't give any votes of confidence to America after all. So there's this one, and we gotta. Fuck! Of course it didn't work. As soon as you get to the target, the menu just disappears, because that's the only moment you need that menu for, and any other moment it'll just stay on forever. And that button, yeah, there we go. Right, so yeah, Biden, and I'm not sure, because that was important. So what I'm thinking is, Trump did not have much following, or no one was really paying attention to his Twitter, but since he became, maybe this one is blown already. Alright, I'm supposed to be consuming people quickly to stay in connectivity. Of course I am, and I'm failing at it miserably because I went after the whole helicopter attack crew. Oh. Come on, consume. How do I consume him? 2? No, that changes. It flashed red. I have to be behind him as well, I guess. Dude. It's a good thing that this game is well programmed as well, right? Because consoles. I mean, that's inexcusable whether you're on console or computer, personal computer. That you just fucking stand right next to the target and the menu disappears right when you need it. Dude. So, no one was really paying attention to Donald Trump's Twitter, because what the fuck could Donald Trump be talking about when no one cares? There we go. So no one was paying attention. But then he unfortunately got elected president, so everyone started paying attention, because, you know, that's his his mode of communication around here. Words straight out of president's mouth. That's what I wanted to say. But no, you know, bypassing all the press and PR, not campaigns, was the thing that they are. PR people. Yeah, let's go with just simple words. PR people. So he can speak his mind directly to the masses. Turn around so I can consume you. No. Turn around. No. No. Am I too close to the... Just fucking murder everyone. Just fucking murder everyone. It doesn't matter that they're gonna fucking kill me. Sneaking is over. Fucking this mission is not built for sneaking. Well, the mission is, but the game isn't.
So many minds at work. All talking, all dying.
This is over. As usual. Last time, in a different playthrough, I was talking about GTA, so maybe I'll mention that after I'm done trying to talk about Twitter. Infected Vision has been fully unlocked now. Infected Vision enables you to see the world through the eyes of the infected, making it easy to pick out military units and infected against the background noise of the city. It's hardly any useful. I mean...
I know where he is. That's too bad for him.
Yeah, no rush there, Alex. It's not like this would give you much of worry or things to think about. Like emotion, what I'm trying to say. He would emote something about the thing. What's the wheel? There, stop looking through the world, looking at the world through the eyes of the infected, because enough with the red filter. It's like, again, have you played Batman Arkham games, where when you decide to be a detective to see everything that's hidden, you have the fucking filter over and over again. Hopefully you like it, because there's hardly any disadvantage to using it constantly other than the filter. So, like this, with the red filter. Oh, hey, network of intrigue, or what was it? Which one is it? Should be the one unaffected. Oh, there we go. And he's oh, behind the where? The building? The building seems pretty thin here, but there's a street over there. Yeah, some thin building. Weird. Is he already infected? Yes, he is. No, he's not. There we go. Let's eat him. So what's the story about? Paul Bockman, PhD. What did he do? Something that I haven't seen yet.
Report on Project Decode. Virus variant DX1120. Injected into 161 test subjects. No fatalities. Virus replication and regrowth of the organism completed in less than 2 days. Subjects show increased metabolic rate, dramatic strength and reaction increases. No side effects manifested to date.
Oh, there we have it. That's what it's all about. So, at some point, of course, the research over at the research on the virus research, yeah, this virus, the Blacklight virus research, continued, which allowed us to create the big guys, which well, this is already New Game Plus, so shit.
I'm close to the one that took Dana.
Yeah. But we already killed him, haven't we? Like in the mission. What the fuck is going on? I'm lost. How is this possible? I'm gonna need a whip fist here, because it's the best. Alright, I'm supposed to be targeting it for easy access. Oh, of course, and the stun locks, because player can't have it too easy. Here, now it's tired, now you can attack him. And then you just have to wait. You know, I just gonna have to devote some time to talk about bosses and shit. So, this is the time when he attacks, you have to wait it out. Not create an opening for yourself, that would be too easy for the player to, you know, be tactical and proactive. No, it's time to be reactive. Now it's the time to let him attack. Later on there'll be a time for you to attack, but not now, so Twitter. So, Donald Trump was using Twitter, but I don't know if anyone was following. Then he became a president of the United States. So, since he had his own Twitter, you could go there and listen to whatever he's got to say. I mean, he had a electorate. People wanted to vote him in, so people wanted to listen what he's got to say. What am I trying to do now? Avoid his other than avoid his attack outright? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Thanks, Upper Hunter. Really helped me with that. Can I do it now to him? No, don't kill me. There we go. Consume him once. That will count for breaking his spine and one brain, I guess. Yeah, sure. Oh. We're just gonna get more pictures, I guess. This is the instinctual, emotional, visual way of thinking of the hive mind. Yeah, that's how we're gonna represent it. Good enough, I mean, but maybe it flashes too quickly. I mean, it's supposed to be understandable to some degree.
She's in there.
You can't exactly do the Matrix thing of just jamming a spike into your brain, the player, and just give you the understanding. Yeah, it's just organic goop. So do we know where they are?
I have hardware that can crack these hives apart. I could use it to reach Dana. Let's check it out.
Oh, so that's gonna be the next mission. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna do it at this point. But I still do have to talk about the only thing I came here to talk about. Which is the election. So he had some following and his own direct Twitter, so people went there to hear what the president has to say. You know, aside from what kind of thoughts are you expecting from Donald Trump? After all, he proved what kind of thoughts he's capable of. So anyway, so he's got that, and he utilized it throughout his term. That would be the term. Yes, he utilized it throughout his term. But now he's no longer a president, and yet he amassed following, and people would tune in to see what he would have to say now, or what he's gonna have to say now. So now that Biden is not gonna write his own tweets, and he never did. Well, Donald was right when he said he doesn't write. So yeah, Joe is not gonna be utilizing his Twitter or Twitter in general. His PR people will. So people will tune into Donald Trump to see what he's got to say about that. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be one of the biggest cases of backseat driving there ever was. Like, you know, when you've got this annoying friend where he tells you what to shoot or what to do when looking at the screen, when you play games, as if he's the fucking YouTube Let's Player that does the commentary for a living. Or when you've got the actual backseat driver in your car, when a woman complains about where you should be going, or watching the traffic and the road and the signs. Yeah, he'll be doing that with the presidency. Whatever Joe Biden does, whatever edicts or whatever is the term for when the president can just write something and it's gonna be executed without Congress trying to vote it over first, or whatever the politics are, or the system is. Whatever the USA is gonna do with the president it currently has, Donald is gonna be there on Twitter, immediately giving his counterpoints and his brilliant ideas how he would do it better. So there is that. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to predict and put your attention towards, other than him already blocking the correspondence to Joe out of spite and threatening USA population with Joe canceling Christmas, even though Joe is gonna take office only at January, when Donald is still in office, when he's, you know, preparing his absence. So anyway, yeah, what I'm trying to say here is it was true. If Joe wins, Christmas will be cancelled by Donald because he'll still be in the office. So there you have it. There was the mission. We defeated the monster twice over. After the third time, that was the first time, and we're here now. We know what we're doing, and we had 5G connection to hivemind of the virus infected people. There you have it. Prediction for 2020 right here in 2012, was it? Or 8? It might have been 8. Anyway, thanks for sticking by. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you interact with the video and share it with your friends, possibly enemies as well. And see you next time in something I will play for you for free.
Running out of that